I was a kind farmer, you know. Every morning, I would wake up with the sun, ready to embrace the day with a smile. I loved my farm so much. I grew colorful flowers, each one a testament to the beauty of nature. The vibrant hues of the petals brought joy to my heart. And sunflowers were my absolute favorite. Their tall, sturdy stems and bright, cheerful faces always seemed to be reaching for the sky, just like my dreams.
Mr. Patel had many animal friends. His farm was a sanctuary for creatures big and small, each one finding a place in his heart. He had cows that mooed, their gentle lowing a soothing background melody, chickens that clucked, bustling about with their busy little lives, and a dog named Buster, who barked hello with a wagging tail and a playful spirit.
I sang to my animals and told them stories. Each song and tale was a way to connect, to share a piece of my soul with them. I loved to care for them. Feeding them, grooming them, ensuring they were happy and healthy was my daily joy. My heart was full of love, and I shared my love with everyone. Whether it was a gentle pat, a kind word, or simply being there, my farm was a place of warmth and kindness.
One sunny morning, Mr. Patel went to the barn. The sun was shining brightly, casting a warm glow over the entire farm. Birds were chirping, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of hay and earth. He needed hay for his cows. The cows were his pride and joy, and he always made sure they had the best feed. As he gathered the hay, he thought about how much he loved his farm and the simple, peaceful life it provided. Suddenly he heard a tiny sound. It was faint, almost like a whisper, but it caught his attention immediately. He stopped what he was doing and listened carefully, trying to pinpoint where the sound was coming from. It came from the hay pile. Mr. Patel's heart skipped a beat as he realized it was the sound of a small animal in distress. Mr. Patel looked carefully and saw a tiny kitten. It was all alone. The kitten's eyes were wide with fear, and it was shivering. S2, media, careful inspection of a small kitten in the barn, lonely kitten meowing for help. Mew, mew. The sound was heartbreaking.
The kitten was scared. It had probably been separated from its mother and siblings, and now it was all alone in the big, unfamiliar barn. It was very, very small. So small that Mr. Patel wondered how it had survived on its own for even a short time. I gently picked it up. The kitten was so light and fragile, and it immediately snuggled into his hands, seeking warmth and comfort. Mr. Patel knew he had to take care of this little creature and find it a safe home.
Mr. Patel named the kitten Whiskers. Whiskers purred softly. Mr. Patel gave Whiskers milk, and Whiskers drank all the milk.
I made a cozy bed for Whiskers, and he slept soundly.
Mr. Patel played with Whiskers every day. They chased butterflies and napped in the sun. Whiskers loved Mr. Patel, and Mr. Patel loved Whiskers. They were the best of friends. Section 4, The Storm's Fury. One night, a big storm came. The wind howled, the rain poured, lightning flashed. The sky was a canvas of chaos, painted with streaks of electric light and the roar of thunder. The farmhouse shook with every gust of wind, and the windows rattled as if they might shatter at any moment.
I put on my coat. The fabric felt heavy and damp, but I knew I had to venture out. The storm was fierce, but my determination was fiercer. I went out into the storm. The wind whipped around me, and the rain stung my face like tiny needles. I had to be brave. Narrator, media, brave person facing storm, cat missing in farmhouse during storm. Whiskers was gone. The thought of my beloved cat out there, alone and scared, pushed me forward. Mr. Patel was very sad. His eyes were filled with worry and sorrow. He had to find his friend. S1. Media. Farmer searching for cat in farmhouse. Worried person looking for missing pet. I was worried. I couldn't find Whiskers. The house felt emptier without the sound of her purring. I looked everywhere in the house. Every nook and cranny. Every hiding spot she loved. The storm outside mirrored the turmoil inside me. Each room I searched, each corner I checked. My heart sank a little more. The fear of losing Whiskers forever was overwhelming. The storm's fury was nothing compared to the storm of emotions raging within me. Whiskers, where are you? Narrator. Section 5. Braving the Tempest. The wind was strong. The rain made it hard to see, but Mr. Patel kept looking. He called for Whiskers.
He heard a faint meow. It came from the barn. Mr. Patel ran to the barn. He found Whiskers. The little kitten was trapped. A pile of hay had fallen. It blocked the door. Section 6. Kindness always finds its way home. Mr. Patel pushed the hay. He moved it away. He freed Whiskers. Whiskers was safe.
I was so happy. I hugged Whiskers tightly.
Mr. Patel and Whiskers went inside. They were both wet, but they were safe and warm.
I knew something important. Kindness matters. We should always help those in need.